Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be downloading two very useful file renaming apps. One is called Bulk Rename Utility, and you can get the portable version on the website. You have it also in command line version. And the second one will be called Rename Master. And we'll just download it and save it. Then we're going to go here. And these things take up no space on your drive. So we're going to go here and we're going to extract bulk rename utility. This one has everything separate, so you have to create your own folder, have it go in there, and then we're going to get rename master and extract it and create a folder for this. Now those are done. Now, since we want to be fancy, our shortcut list. So rename master and bulk rename utility. And since this is 64-bit, or you can go with all and nothing in there. So 64-bit, and we're going to save it. Now they're both in here. Then this is bulk rename utility. Now you can resize your window here. No, you can't. Okay, well, my bad. You can resize your panel bars here. So you have documents, you got downloads, and this is how you can do it. You can, everything here is checked, so you can leave everything as it is and just replace, let's say, Q, dir, and then you're going to replace it with WFM for Windows File Manager. Now, this is the old name, that's your new name, and will it change the modification date? Who knows? Then you can put first number of letters here and then the last number. So you can go get rid of the X64. You can add prefix qdir, and then now it's your new file name. You can auto date based on today's current date you're going to do it. Creation, modification, append folder name, prefix, downloads. You can do lots of things, but then you hit rename. It will always show you this warning unless you don't want to. Double check the files and folders you have selected are correct. Just push preview, old name, new name, action, name change. And hit rename. And this is your last opportunity, so it's doing it again. And that's it. Now if you go open containing folder, that's your new one. See, download today's date modification to it, your brand new name. There's no X64. You cannot undo it unless you remember what it says before. And then when you're done, you want to do your next thing, you just hit reset for the R. And that's it for bulk rename utility. Now, if we get to rename master, again, you can remove the windows. You can show your date modified. You can spread them around. Here you can do renaming. You got case and wildcards. You can change everything to uppercase. So your old name, your new name. You got files, you got folders, you got files and folders. And then when you're ready, when you go back to renaming, you can go counting, start counting at 1, increase by 1 or 2. Text file, you could run this with certain characters and everything in it. Go back to renaming, and then you hit rename, and now everything is done. You can do remove, beginning and ending, position. So basically the same as bulk rename utility, but more or less on one side of the pane instead of having it on the top and bottom. You can see everything here. So if you have batches of music files you can do, or batches of text files, batches of photos. You got 1,000 photos and they're all renamed differently. You can consolidate them and be like image underscore 00001. And then just go from that, go straight down to image 10,000, 99,000, however you see fit. And that's what all of this will do. And that is it for Rename Master and Bulk Rename Utility. Thank you and have a good night.